No, it's straight. Let's take a picture. Say cheese.
I was almost taken out by a virus this weekend. Hang out with me while I reset my life. Wait.
Please. To water.
I gotta be so honest, I am not a fan of electrolytes. I've tried several over the weekend. Liquid IV is the one that everybody talks about. No offense, I don't love this flavor. I should try maybe some other flavors and see how I feel about them. I've also tried a few flavors of the Flash IV by Body Armor. These coconut waters are nice, but nothing beats like fresh coconut water from an actual coconut, which, hold on. My perfect mom and dad bought me some coconuts. I thought it might be a good idea to throw in a seltzer water, a lime flavored one, with this lemon lime drink, but I don't like it. Is that worse? I think it's worse. We're gonna get ready, and then I'm gonna run to the grocery store, restock our fridge, and then finish resetting the house. But before then, let me get ready and I'll tell you guys a little story time about how my how my 4-day solo parenting weekend fell apart. I'm gonna give you guys a super quick story time about how I almost died of dehydration this 4-day weekend. Alright, so today, as I'm filming, it is September 1st. I'm still trying to hydrate and still don't have the biggest appetite. Shout out to my friend who dropped off some of these organic applesauce pouches that have vegetables and fruits. Because this was my dinner last night and it seems like it's going to be my breakfast today. I've already lost over 7 pounds in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, in 4 days. So yeah, this thing rocked me. So, little backstory. I had the best weekend last weekend. My best friend from New Jersey was in town with her family. I love her. I love her family. We got to hang out with them at their house that they have here on the North Coast for like a day and a half. It was so nice. We got back. We went about our life. I went through the week, took Archie to school and to his therapy, and, you know, was with Scotty and got all the house stuff situated that needed to be done, and that was fine. Now, Angel had a trip coming up for the the Labor Day 4-day. He was going to be gone he flew out Thursday night, so he'd be gone all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, all day Monday. He gets back late tonight. And this is something he had planned for a while, and I had every intention of driving him to the airport Thursday night. My parents had come, they were going to spend the night, stay with the kids while I drove him up so I could keep our car for the weekend. Well, Thursday rolls around and I wake up and I feel kind of funny, like nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. I'm gonna get ready for real because I feel like I have looked like death for far too long. I'm gonna run out and grab groceries. I have the kids watching Bluey, which I don't know when they decided they like Bluey because they've never seen it before, but whatever. They like it, so that's what they're watching right now while I quickly get ready. I already got them ready and tidied up a bit. I'll finish resetting the house once I get home because your girl has to do some disinfecting and some deep cleaning, take out the trash, all that jazz. But anyway, back to my story. Thursday rolls around and I'm like progressively feeling worse throughout the day. I am in the bathroom a lot. I have a hard time like holding down my food, but my son has therapy on Thursday, so I pick him up from school, and at this point I'm like dragging along. I'm like barely surviving. By the end of his therapy, I'm feeling super lightheaded, very nauseous, and my legs are shaking. I am unwell. And his therapist is talking to me, poor thing, and I'm just like, okay. And then Archie asks me if I could pick him up because he looked beat from his day too. Like, he was super tired. And I'm taking kind of long talking to her because we're discussing some things about therapy, etc. Okay, well, I'm out of this, so that sucks. She's taking kind of long, and he's kind of tired, and I wish that would have been enough. Almost enough. And he asked me to pick him up, and girl, that depleted me of whatever battery I had left in me. I was like, I know my lips turn purple. I know the color drained from my face. Like, I could just tell that I didn't look well because she was like kind of looking at me like, all right. And I was like, I gotta get out of here. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna drive. I started hyperventilating. I was not well. Long story short, I get home. By the grace of God, I get home. And I tell Angel, like, I'm not feeling good. I really need to lay down. Like, I'm not feeling good. So that's exactly what I do. I'm able to lay down. He kind of takes over with the kids, which praise God for that. He got them dinner, all the things. And I kind of just, like, lay down in bed till, like, 6. Time keeps rolling by. I'm not getting any better. I'm starting to throw up now. I'm in the bathroom all the time. I haven't eaten anything. I barely can drink anything. And the clock is ticking. He needs to get to the airport by no later than he needs to leave the house by like 6 a.m. if he's going to make his 10 a.m. flight, which we pushed it to the last second. I was like, bro, I can't. The thought of getting in a car makes me feel even worse. So, like, you're gonna have to just take the car. My parents will, I'll figure it out with my parents. I'll see what I can do, whatever, so he left. He didn't want to leave. Let me just preface that, like, the little disclaimer. He didn't want to go. He was like, I'm just gonna cancel the trip. Like, I feel awful leaving you like this, but I did not want him to stay. I really wanted him to take this trip. It's like a fun trip for him that he never has the opportunity to do. He's so busy with work. He's such a good husband and dad and provider. Like, he deserved this. And I really wanted him to go, like, so bad. It's his best friend that lives in Texas. He was also going to make a pit stop to see my sister and the kids. So this last time that I was in Texas, he couldn't come because of work. So I wanted him to go. So he goes. And my parents had a doctor's appointment early in the morning. So we drop Archie off at school, my dad and I. I'm like dragging myself at this point. And then my parents leave for the day. They'll be back in the afternoon to help me pick up Archie. And then they'll spend the night on Friday night. And praise God for that. Because Thursday, Friday was the worst of it. Saturday was rough. But by Saturday evening, I started getting some life back in me, and it was purely because I finally was able to hydrate a little bit. I could not eat anything. Anything I tried to eat, it was just not sitting well with me. So I was not eating or drinking anything, and Saturday I woke up so dehydrated. My mouth was foaming. I couldn't barely stand up. Like, I was going through it, you guys. Like, this virus was trying to take me out. Whatever it was. I have no idea what it was. Crazy thing is, my girlfriend, who I was visiting with that past weekend, also had the same thing. So I got sick Thursday, she got sick Wednesday night. So we were like sick with the same symptoms, only a few hours apart from each other. But I have no idea what it could have been. It wouldn't have been food poisoning because, as I said, my trip with her was the previous Friday, Saturday. I didn't get sick till the following Thursday. I would not have gotten food poisoning from something I ate last Friday, surely, right? Like, no way. I don't know. My kids haven't gotten it. My husband hasn't gotten it. Her kids, her husband haven't gotten it. And I'm like praying to God no one gets it. Now, the best thing about this whole thing was that I had no pain. The only thing I had was severe nausea and dehydration, using the bathroom, throwing up. But like, I didn't have like the cramping stomach pain that comes with a lot of like stomach bugs. Like, I wasn't in like severe pain really at any point. It was more just like the overwhelming nausea that was like trying to take me out. We need a little bronzer because, girl, what the heck was that? What the heck was that? So that was my weekend. Now, it was supposed to be a fun weekend because I knew from ahead of time that my husband was going to be away for the weekend. It was going to be just me and the kids. I wanted to go to the local nursery. I needed some things I needed to pick up, and it's just like a safe, open area that they can kind of like run around a little bit while I let them do that, and then we can collect what I actually went there to get. It's easy, it's not very crowded, and it's outdoors, so it would have been perfect. I also wanted to take them to the park, take them out to get ice cream one day. We did get ice cream yesterday, so I said Saturday night was the night that I started to feel a little bit better. Sunday I felt a little bit better, and today I feel the best so far. I've not gone to the bathroom at all. I have been able to, I didn't really eat anything yesterday, but I've been drinking a lot and I've been able to keep the liquids down, so that's a good sign that I should be able to eat something. But because I'm leaving the house, I don't want to, but I am starving. Don't get me wrong. Like, my stomach feels like it's eating itself. I'm starving and this is not fun, but yeah, I just don't want to have any symptoms of anything while I'm like trying to run these errands. I'm gonna be a half hour away from home, so yeah, I don't want anything to happen. Angel gets home tonight, thank God. I don't think I've ever missed him more. I really tried to keep it as like chill and regular as I could. Not complain a bunch about how I was feeling. Praise God for my parents, because truly they were there for like the worst of it. Friday was a little hard with Scotty, but it was just Scotty because Archie was in school, and I was able to just kind of lounge on the couch for a little bit and take advantage of her nap to kind of rest myself, which worked out really good. And then my parents spent the night, which that's the hardest part, is getting dinner and bath and bedtime routine settled. So my mom did all of that, which thank God for her. And then on Saturday morning, she made the kids breakfast. So like through the worst of my symptoms, I did have my mom here and my dad helping me kind of like drive around wherever I needed to go. So that was really helpful. So yeah, that's the story of how I almost got taken out by a virus. All right, here's the final look. I feel so much better. I was not well. I'm gonna try to finish drinking this, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I probably won't. I'll probably just fill it with regular ice water. At this point, I think I'm good. I've got the hydration that I need to survive. Let's get these errands ran so I can get home and clean up before my man gets home. Here is the full outfit. Oversized t-shirt, slick back bun, some jeans, my gazelles, and I've got my little Longchamp dupe, which I have dubbed my mom bag because I could fit everything and more that I need. So I think I'm gonna go with these. I'm gonna get the kids' shoes on, roll out the door. I wanna get home and put Scotty down for a nap and get everything else done. Really trying to take advantage of this energy that I feel because I have not felt this way since last Wednesday. So let's do this. Archie, come here. Get your shoes. Does anybody else break a sweat trying to get out of their house? Cause same. Shout out to my parents for letting me use the car. Ready? Let's go inside. Yaya's inside. Yeah? Ah! Yaya's inside.
And what about Willow?
Maybe. Let's go see. Okay, so we're back home from what was a much more eventful shopping experience than I would have liked, if I'm being honest. But everyone came home with big emotions, myself included. I can't even exclude myself from that. We just needed a minute to recollect. I've got the groceries all, I don't know if you can see them up there on the counter. Archie's in his underwear already. And I'll do a quick grocery haul, and I need to eat something. I have not had a real meal. I haven't had anything really to eat at all since Wednesday, and it's Monday, September 1st today, and it's starting to affect my mental health, I feel like. So let me just help this chunk and help myself self-regulate here, and I'll show you guys a little grocery haul, and then what my first meal since being semi-recovered is gonna be. Alright, I'm gonna film this little grocery haul as fast as I can because I can tell my battery's dying. So we picked up some frozen pizzas. I'm not even gonna lie to you, these saved my life this weekend when I had no energy to do anything. I just popped in a frozen pizza one of the days for the kids, and that was dinner. And so I love to have those on hand. I got some chicken breasts, which I'm gonna cut up and put into Ziploc bags just so that way I can have exactly what I need portioned out for the dinners each night. Same thing with the chicken thighs. I always just separate everything and put them in little Ziploc bags, pre-portioned out. I also saw that they have their autumn squash soup available. I love this soup. I always add some Parmesan cheese. Sí, mi amor, vente. Ven acá. I always add Parmesan cheese with some sourdough. I'm competing against kids. It is what it is. Sourdough soup. So excited about this. This might be my first meal today. My first meal since Wednesday, actually. Banana. All right, quickly. We have a lot of fruit because Scotty and Angel eat a lot of fruit, actually. Archie doesn't really. He used to love fruit as a baby, but now he doesn't. We've got red grapes, some blueberries, some strawberries, fresh pineapple. We also got some broccoli. For breakfast items, we got some hash browns, bacon, and eggs. Also, like their shredded Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna add that to that autumn squash soup. Can't wait. We like whole milk in this house, so we got some lactose free for my husband, and I think my son might be lactose intolerant a bit too. Some sour cream. Also picked up a rotisserie chicken because I just feel like this is gonna be so easy for me to have a ton of protein very quickly, not having to prepare anything. So I'm gonna be digging into that rotisserie chicken here soon. Honey, the Yo Mama's marinara sauce. I really like the Rayo's one, but they stopped bringing it to the Sam's Club that I go to. So I picked this one up, and it's really clean ingredients. It literally has like, I don't know, 7 ingredients, and I can read every single one. It's like basil, salt, fresh tomatoes, onions, garlic, olive oil, parsley, pepper, oregano. That's it. Ketchup, not as healthy, but my son loves sauce. And then we also got some oatmeal. And that is everything we got. I have to throw this all into the refrigerator like yesterday. Oh. I also grabbed some scent beads for the wash. And my mom said that I love this floor cleaner, so I'm gonna try it out. It's called Odor Band. So I'm gonna try it out. That's everything. So realistically speaking, it's 3 p.m. It's not really dinner time, but if I'm being honest, I'm not gonna enjoy my dinner time because I have to cater to my kids. They're outside right now. I'm watching them through the window, and I figured I would just whip up my first recovery meal right now because I am withering away. Like, actually. So this is what I decided on. I'm gonna have some soup. A little bit of Parmesan as well. So I'm gonna make the soup real quick. Just all you have to do is pop it in the microwave or on the stove top. Comes in this container. It looks kind of nasty, but once it gets nice and hot, that's a lot. Oh well. Full disclaimer, it is like, I don't even know, easily 90 something degrees in Puerto Rico today. I have no business, none whatsoever, having soup, but it's a comfort thing. Also, I've been only having broth, so a nice creamy soup like this will really hit the spot, I hope. Next up, I'm gonna assemble my sandwich because I can't have a delicious creamy soup without a sandwich. I'm gonna do sourdough, like a grilled cheese sourdough, but I'm gonna add some chicken in it as well. I have it. I like to have Parmesan cheese on my grilled cheese and American cheese. All right, folks, it's finished. Oh, are you okay? Are you okay? Homie just head on collided with a tree and smacked his face on the steering wheel of his Power Wheel car. And this is why I'm eating outside in the heat instead of my nice air-conditioned house, because I'm a mother and I can't supervise them from my kitchen table. So I have to sit out here and sweat and have my soup, but whatever. Here it is in all its glory, my first meal. Intention of outroing this video earlier when I sat down to have that early dinner, which, by the way, I did not peacefully eat or finish. It was too much. It was too ambitious of a plan. And now, even though I only ate about half of it, I feel insanely full and in a little bit of like just I don't know, I'm not feeling that great. I feel like I did too much on this first day of feeling okay, but unfortunately for me, I'm not actually done. Like, I really need to at least sanitize this bathroom. I'm not giving it the deep clean that it desperately deserves, but I do at least want to wipe down all the surfaces and clean the toilet and vacuum up the floors. The kids have showered, they've eaten, they fed my dog grapes, which are toxic to dogs, so Now I'm like praying that nothing bad happens. He's a bigger dog, so hopefully it was just like 1 or 2, but I walked away for a split second. And now they're in there having Oreos without the dog present, so I'm hoping I can just quickly get this done. Let's see. I thought I was gonna get away with just wiping. No. Need a little bit, just a little bit of all-purpose. I just had a god-awful realization. Archie has school tomorrow and I didn't wash any uniforms. This bathroom needed at least a Swiffer, but I'm seriously not feeling well. My head, my back, my neck, everything's hurting. I don't even want to go down the list. I just sound like I'm a big baby cry. Everything hurts right now. I'm seriously low on energy. And I have to throw in a load of laundry. What? All right. Someone who has a ton of energy. Archie Beltran. Their hands are so over.
Hi, I want to get
I am fighting every urge in me to not do a full load right now, but I'm gonna throw just his uniforms in for a quick wash. And then I have to hang dry them because I can't throw them in the dryer. Quick wash. All right, let's knock this out real quick. Threw the laundry in, finished up cleaning all that. Let's put a pause on the closing shift for right now so I can put this little one down. I did everything that I did to my bathroom to the kids' bathroom, and that's as much resetting as I can do today. I am just trying to get through. So let me get Scotty situated because she needs some medicine and she's probably ready. It's literally 5:45. That's it. But she didn't nap and she's under the weather. So I think little miss is gonna be going down a little bit earlier than her typical bedtime, which is between 7 and 7:30. Let's do this. Oh, sweet girl. Tired, Mama? Good job. I don't know if I mentioned it, but she has been battling an ear infection for almost a month now. And she's got a lot of pain in her ear still, and we're still battling this situation, unfortunately. She also has an upper respiratory infection, so we're gonna do a breathing treatment now. And she was complaining about her stomach hurting earlier today. So if you guys have a second in your day to say a little prayer for my homegirl, we'd appreciate it so much. Let's do your treatment. Vamos, ¿para terapia? Sí, terapia.
Hola, mamá.
¿Me siento contigo? Okay.
Mama, it looks like a volcano erupting.
Yeah.
Volcano erupting.
Dale un abrazo. That was the longest bedtime routine, I think, on record. I don't know what was wrong with Scotty, but she was just not having it. It took me an hour just to put her down, and I still have to finish everything else. I'm gonna clean up the counters, grab that load of laundry outside and put it on the line to dry, and shower. Post-virus reset complete. Closing shift complete. The kids are in bed. I only wish that my hair and body would wash itself, but unfortunately I still have to do that. I did entirely way too much today. My body is screaming at me right now, but I still didn't get what I would have loved to get done, but I need to just be, I have no chill. I need to chill. I need to figure out where the chill button is. I am beat beyond reason. Like I wish I could just skip the shower and go straight to sleep, but that is just not possible. It is 7:55, so 7:56, so not too bad. It's not late, but I would have loved to be like in bed right now. Oh, I have a visitor. Preston seems alright from the grapes, so if you could say a little prayer for him. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me and whatever, being here today. I hope this video was interesting to watch and you enjoyed a little day in the life, solo parenting, realistic, kind of what I tried to do to reset myself after being sick for the last 4 days. I'm done talking. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.